Good morning, RedHawk Nation. My name is Sia Ives from the class of 2030, and you are watching R360 News.
Good morning, RedHawks, and welcome to your R360 morning announcements. I'm your host, Elijah Deacon.
And I'm Irita Kang. Today is Monday, May 1st, and day 6 on the school calendar.
Grade 7-8s have a flex block today. Meanwhile, the grade 3-4s are off to swimming.
In our lunch report, we have chicken burgers on the menu for today.
Tomorrow in the Hawks Nest Cafe will be homemade mac and cheese or tomato soup and grilled cheese.
Attention to both cast and crew of 12 Angry Jurors. There will be an all-hands meeting today during the high school lunch hour.
Again, this is an all-hands meeting, so please do your best to show up as close to the start of the lunch hour as possible.
Thank you to Rosenart Credit Union for donating 5 dozen small cookies to our school community. They will be available at the Hawks Nest Cafe until supplies last.
Today is the start of Mental Health Week. Throughout the week, we will leave you with posts that will hopefully speak to you.
Our stories make us human. They're how we pass down information, culture, language, and ways of life. They connect us with our families and ancestors.
When we connect with characters in a story, our brain releases oxytocin. Oxytocin is associated with empathy, a building block in helping us connect and deepen our relationships.
To have a better understanding of empathy, here is a video from Brene Brown.
So what is empathy, and why is it very different than sympathy? Empathy fuels connection. Sympathy drives disconnection. Empathy, it's very interesting. Teresa Wiseman is a nursing scholar who studied professions, very diverse professions where empathy is relevant, and came up with 4 qualities of empathy. Perspective taking, the ability to take the perspective of another person or recognize their perspective as their truth. Staying out of judgment, not easy when you enjoy it as much as most of us do. Recognizing emotion in other people and then communicating that. Empathy is feeling with people. And to me, I always think of empathy as this kind of sacred space when someone's kind of in a deep hole and they shout out from the bottom and they say, I'm stuck, it's dark, I'm overwhelmed. And then we look and we say, hey, you climb down. I know what it's like down here. And you're not alone. Sympathy is, ooh, it's bad, no. You want a sandwich? Empathy is a choice, and it's a vulnerable choice, because in order to connect with you, I have to connect with something in myself that knows that feeling. Rarely, if ever, does an empathic response begin with at least. And we do it all the time. Because you know what? Someone just shared something with us that's incredibly painful, and we're trying to silver lining it. I don't think that's a verb, but I'm using it as one. We're trying to put the silver lining around it. So, John's getting kicked out of school. At least Sarah is an A student. But one of the things we do sometimes in the face of very difficult conversations is we try to make things better. If I share something with you that's very difficult, I'd rather you say, I don't even know what to say right now, I'm just so glad you told me. Because the truth is, rarely can a response make something better. What makes something better is connection.
In sports news, the RedHawks high school badminton team had a great season. Excellent effort from all varsity and JV players.
Special recognition goes to Piper and Jenna, who finished second in the regionals on Monday to qualify for Zone 4 final. They played incredibly well, only losing in the playoffs to eventually winners from Winkler.
Also, in a historic achievement, Riley Schellenberg is the first girls singles player to ever qualify for the provincials. She came into Thursday's zone final, having finished first at the regionals.
Riley went undefeated until the final of the Zone 4 championship. In a Herculean effort, she played 6 straight matches against another warrior from Montclair to just come up short to finish second, but her ticket to the provincial championships in Winnipeg this week is still down.
Congrats, Riley, and good luck in the provincials.
The first RedHawk Soup Race starts this week, with proceeds going to the Red River Valley Food Bank.
Here's how to play. Vote for your favorite type of soup by putting it in a can or cans of your favorite soup. You can place your votes in example soup cans in the box in front of the trophy case. 1 can equals 1 vote.
At the end of 2 weeks, which brings us to May 12th, we will tally up all the votes and see which soup wins the race. Then we will donate all the soup to the food bank.
Now here's some annoying dad jokes to keep you thinking about soup. Number 1, it's only a soup can if you can open it. Otherwise it's a soup can't. Number 2, what do you call somebody who can trick a bowl of soup? A super duper. What type of soup do pacifists like? Pea soup.
The RedHawks 360 News Team has happy birthday wishes going out to Brooklyn Ginter for today.
Happy birthday, Brooklyn.
Those are all of your announcements for this morning. This is Ira.
And Elijah Deacon. Signing off.
Have a great day at school, everyone.